Hi everyone, I'm Miss Briana from the Hopewell Branch Library, and welcome to another episode of Middle Grade Book Club. Today I'm going to share with you two books by author Celia C. Perez. The First Rule of Punk and Strange Birds, A Field Guide to Ruffling Feathers. Both of these books are recommended for ages 9 to 12 and feature strong female characters. They are perfect for readers who are navigating the complex world of middle school friendships and learning how to stay true to themselves. Let's take a look at these books.
The first book we will look at is The First Rule of Punk. This book is a wry and heartfelt exploration of friendship, finding your place, and learning to rock out like no one's watching. In this story, 12-year-old Maria Luisa O'Neill Morales, who really prefers to be called Malu, reluctantly moves with her Mexican-American mother from her home in Gainesville, Florida to Chicago, and starts 7th grade with a bang. There are no shortcuts to surviving your first day at a new school. You can't fix it with duct tape like you would your Chuck Taylors. On day one, Malu inadvertently upsets Posada Middle School's queen bee, violates the school's dress code with her punk rock look, and disappoints her college professor mom in the process. Her dad, who now lives 1,000 miles away, says things will get better as long as she remembers the first rule of punk: be yourself. The real Malu loves rock music, skateboarding, zines, and chorizo. Hold the cilantro, please. And when she assembles a group of like-minded misfits at school and starts a band, Malu finally begins to feel at home. She'll do anything to preserve this, which includes standing up to an anti-punk school administration to fight for her right to express herself. The really fun part of this book are 8-page zines featuring Malu's artwork and collages. As Malu describes, zines are self-published booklets like mini magazines that can be about anything. In her zines, Malu documents her journey of self-discovery and connecting to both halves of her identity. There are directions in the back of the book about how to make your own zine, which I will show you how to do a little later. Celia C. Perez's second book I wanted to share with you today is Strange Birds, A Field Guide to Ruffling Feathers. Here's a summary. How do strangers become friends? When 3 very different girls find a mysterious invitation to the inaugural meeting of the Ostentation of Others and Outsiders, a secret scout troop, the promise of adventure and mischief is too intriguing to pass up. First, there is Ofelia Castillo, a budding journalist who is searching for a story while her friends leave their boring Florida town for summer camps and family vacations. Second, there is Aster Douglas, a bookish foodie. She has one summer to figure out how to be a kid. She's been homeschooled by her grandfather her whole life, and it's easier for her to make a souffle than a friend. And third is Kat Garcia, a rule-abiding birdwatcher. Kat is hiding a big secret. She's in need of a new troop after she quits the Floras, her local scouts, without her mother knowing. And the kid behind the invitation is Lane DeSanti. Lane would like her whole family to kick rocks, especially her parents, who sent her to live with her grandmother for the summer while they finalized their divorce. After a rough first meeting, the 4 girls soon bond over a shared mission to get the Floras, their local scouts, to ditch an outdated tradition. In their quest for justice, independence, and an unforgettable summer, the girls form their own troop and find something they didn't know they needed: sisterhood. This story is told in alternating chapters, with each focusing on one of the 4 friends. The story has a small-town Florida setting that is really fun, and included in the book is the Ostentations and Others Handbook, which provides tips on the girls' favorite activities, as well as an author's note that expands on the history of feathered hats and more broadly on activism, and a selected list of resources the author used while researching the story. This is a wonderful story about friendship, as the girls learn to support one another when they rally around a common goal. And I love the way each girl has a chance to stand out in her own unique way. Now, let's learn a little bit about the author. According to her website, Celia C. Perez is the daughter of a Mexican mother and a Cuban father. She's originally from Miami and is a graduate of the University of Florida and the University of South Florida. She lives with her family in Chicago, where, in addition to writing books about lovable weirdos and outsiders, she works as a community college librarian. If you want to learn even more about Celia C. Perez, I highly recommend you visit her website at celiacperez.com. On her website, you will find photographs and a list of her favorite things. In addition, she has created some fun image boards for each of her books. These image boards include pictures of different themes and ideas in the books. She has also created a playlist of music for each book, which you can listen to on Spotify. In this next segment, I'm going to show you how to make your very own zine. As I said before, these instructions are also included in the back of the first rule of punk. All you need to make a zine is one piece of paper and a pair of scissors. First, you'll fold the paper in half and then into quarters. And then one more time into eighths. When you open your paper, it should look like this. Next, fold the paper in half again. Now cut halfway across from the middle of the folded side. Open the paper and fold it lengthwise along the crease with the cut. Then hold it at either end and push the sections in towards each other. And when you're done, you should have a little blank booklet. Now you're ready to fill your zine with anything you want. In the book, Malu makes zines about all sorts of ideas. She uses tape and magazines to make collages, and also colored pencils and pens to add decorations. Here's a picture of a zine I created about my favorite bands. What will you make your zine about? Thanks for joining me today to learn about these fabulous books. And if you liked these books that you saw today, here are some other books that you might want to try. If you would like to borrow any of these books, you can visit our website at mcl.org. Here, you can place your book on hold and pick it up at the library when it's available. You can also find a link to our YouTube channel where you will find more videos about middle grade books. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon.